Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this January 27th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Tuesday out there so far, but it's a great Tuesday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because that's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country. Also, we're going to take a look at the probability of when another winter storm coming up toward the end of the video. We're going to show you where the extreme category from the of snowfall probability could be a little higher than warning criteria, so we'll show you that as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center's outlook to see if there's any severe weather in the video tonight. Also, we'll take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map, and your local forecast is included as well. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see here we got a system over the northeast from New Mexico, from areas of West Virginia to Ohio, Michigan, all the way up toward Maine, also toward Newfoundland, New Brunswick area, southeast Canada. Got another storm system here moving across Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, and also into Arkansas, stretching up into two areas of Nebraska, Kansas to the Dakota. Got another system here developing here off the Baja region of California, moved across Mexico, which will move into the Gulf. And also here's another storm system that I mentioned a couple nights ago or last night, moving into Washington, Oregon, and California region. Idaho, you're included, Montana, Nevada, and Utah. All this activity will continue to push east into the cold air and bring more snowfall and mixed precipitation there as well. Alright, let's move on to your local forecast, and it should roll out something like this here. We're going to take a look at your Wednesday outlook, and it should roll out something like this here in just a few minutes. Okay, we got some snow flying from the portion of Vermont in New York State, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, portion of Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Superior. Got some heavy snow up around portion of western New York State. A little bit of snow in portion of northern Minnesota, also through Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho. We got mixed precipitation portion of western Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State, northern Nevada, portion of California. Shower activity from northwestern California up to Washington, Oregon State, and the coastal water. A little bit of shower activity along the east coast of Florida. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, we're about to roll on into your Thursday outlook now, and it should roll out something like this here in just a few minutes. Okay, we're still waiting on it, but you can see where area low pressure is across the board. Also, you can see where cold fronts also located as well. Alright, we got snow up here in portion of northern Vermont, the New York State over here toward Lake Superior, and also more toward Lake Huron, portion of Michigan, Wisconsin, northern portion of Indiana, Ohio, also portion of South Dakota, Montana, also North Dakota, and also Nebraska, portion of Wyoming, Colorado. Got a mixed precipitation down in portion of areas of Mississippi, Arizona. Not Arizona, getting all mixed up. Arkansas, and portion of northern Louisiana. Shower activity for Louisiana, central and southern Louisiana, southern areas of Mississippi, down to the northern Gulf, across the Florida Keys, and also southwestern Alabama, southeast Texas. Snow flying in portion of Colorado, Wyoming, and also we've got mixed precipitation also in portion of Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State. Shower activity there as well, and the coastal waters. Otherwise, make dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, getting a little ahead of myself, but there we go. We made it through it. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map. You're located across the nation, and it should roll out something like this. Alright, we've got some air quality alerts in Arizona, Northern California, some wind advisory, dense fog advisory for Central California. We have a couple counties here in areas of New Mexico and Texas with some cold weather advisory, special weather statements over central Texas. We have some freeze warnings in effect for South Texas, also part of southeast Louisiana, much of Florida to the Florida central region, right around west central Florida. Cold weather advisory also from there, stretching down towards southern Florida. Also has some freeze warnings in effect for southeast Georgia. Got some river flood warnings for portions of Alabama and also Mississippi. More cold weather advisories up here in portions of North Dakota, and also into portions of northwestern Minnesota, and then also into Indiana, Illinois, to Iowa, also Kentucky, West Virginia, also in northern Virginia, D.C., Delaware, Rhode Island, up toward Connecticut, not Connecticut, New Jersey, excuse me, and also portions of New York State. We also have some extreme cold weather warnings for portions of Ohio and also Indiana, and also winter weather advisories and heavy squall, snow warnings in effect there for western New York State. Alright, smoke right advisory, gale warning from up here near the Boston area to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, southeast, central and south coast of Florida to the Florida Keys, Southern California to Washington State, Hawaii and Chain Island looks good. Also somewhere around the Alaska region, small craft advisory, gale warning, and freezing spray warnings around the island. Inland, some extreme cold weather warnings, blizzard warnings in the red, pink, winter storm warnings, and winter weather advisories also to the south and east with some winter storm warnings there as well. Alright, moving on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook, and it should roll out something like this. No thunderstorms are forecast at this time, so over the next 2 days, day 2 and 3, looks identical to this here, with no thunderstorm forecast at this time. Alright, experimental winter storm outlook from the, I think it's Weather Prediction Center. We'll see here in just a few minutes, but we're going to show you the extreme, and across portions of South Carolina there's a extreme area where it could be above warning criteria. So we're going to take a look at that there. We'll show you the states and the counties, and here we go. Alright, you can see here is 10%, the maximum probability of exceeding warning criteria. 10% would be less than nothing. 10 to 30%, you can see in the lighter blue, kind of teal green, what I call it, across Virginia, North Carolina, upstate South Carolina, and portions of Georgia. 30 to 50% in the yellow, you can see a lot of that over North Carolina, southeast North Carolina, the upstate of South Carolina, portion around the northern Georgia, a little bit in the western North Carolina. Then we have 50 to 80%, and you see some of that over here in portions of northern Georgia, also upstate South Carolina, also here in the Midlands, all the way down to the central Savannah River area toward the PD region, also over portion of North Carolina, central North Carolina, and also southwestern North Carolina. And here's that 80% or greater, and you can see it right here, bullseye, right here in portions of central South Carolina, stretching from about Allendale County to Richland County, Kershaw County, also over toward portions of Chesterfield, Lancaster, over toward Lee, over toward Darlington, Florence, over toward areas of Calhoun, Sumter County, you're included. Also a few counties over here just north of the Atlanta metro area as well, in the warning criteria, exceeding the warning criteria. So this here may be a big snowstorm here across the Carolinas, so we could be wrapping up some heavy snowfall coming up. If the models continue to come into more, we could be looking at anywhere from maybe from an inch, maybe as high as a foot of snow in some locations, maybe even a little more as well. So something we'll keep eye on over the next few days. This is day 4 anyway, so right now nothing to worry about. But Saturday maybe a whole new ball game for the Carolinas, with a big winter storm, maybe with lots and lots of snow for you guys. So and also for me as well, since I'm in South Carolina as well. So alright, but I'll keep you up to date. Hope everybody has a wonderful Tuesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos. We'll catch you back in the next one, and have a great one, everyone. See you next time.